Right guys, welcome back to the vlog. This is the series in which I'm trying to get better at golf. Now, I kind of thought that this wouldn't be able to be possible or wouldn't be able to continue with the series, but I'm going to find a way to get creative. And today I just want to show you what I'm doing to continue to improve. So I'm going to set up my own little home golf studio, which is outside. I'm going to practice and just take you through the moves that I'm doing, all that stuff, you know. Now, UK's obviously just gone into lockdown, and now most places in the world are in the same situation. So now during this period, you can either like sit around, eat chocolate digestives all day and get drunk, or you can, you know, use this time to like work on yourself and continue to improve. So that's what I'm choosing to do. So this morning I've got up early, done a couple hours work on the complete golf athlete training programs that me and Alex are doing. So this is like quite a big project for us. It's going to take perhaps a few more months, so it's probably going to be ready at the time of, you know, hopefully when this thing subsides and people are ready to get back into gyms again. And the reason it is a big project is because it's not just like a little cookie cut program. The way we've designed it is that there's like initial screening for flexibility, mobility and strength, and then from there you get pushed into either one of three separate programs: beginner, intermediate or advanced. Now that's like a 12-week program based on powerlifting, and then outside of the powerlifting there's also overspeed training protocol as well as mobility, and to make sure everyone does the exercise properly and it's done correctly, there's video tutorials for all the exercises, mobility moves, everything. So that will be on sale soon. But anyway, just making use of the 1 hour day that we get to go outside and keep fit, which I feel like is probably one of the most important things you can do right now when there's illness going around. Obviously keep your immunity up by staying fit and healthy. Funny thing is as well, as soon as this lockdown happens, sun comes out. Yesterday, today it's like 14-15 degrees, sun, courses are drying up, no golf. Right, so Habitry Park, this the actual play park bit down there where the kids like do swings and stuff is shut. We do have these tatty old football posts rusted up. Look at that, with a very deep hollow in the goal end. Lovely. So at the moment for my daily sessions I'm doing press ups. Elvis. I'm doing press ups, push ups and pulls, and I'm increasing the reps each day. When it gets to a point where I'm just doing a lot of reps, then I'll add weight basically. So still using progressive overload, still continue to improve. Obviously the pull-ups are going to look pretty funky because this is like 3 foot high. Mate, doing that on the bar that's like literally this thick, that's hard. Right, so we go pull-ups, press-ups, and like pulls, like a row kind of movement. Just set your daily target and increase it. Still progressive overload, still going to improve. All right, so now we're going to do that. Going to go into sprints. Going to set out like a 40-yard dash and just do like 6 full sprints, but obviously do lots of warming up because sprinting takes like an absolute hammer on your legs, especially like your groins and like the connective tissue. So make sure you get really warm. I just arrived at Aldi to stock up on food. Obviously I'm not going to be doing this very regularly, so trying to get in there, get as much as possible. It looks like there's like quite big queues, which is, you know, pretty mandatory like everywhere, like stay a metre apart and you let like so many people in, whatever. But try and get in there, get as much healthy good stuff as possible. I'll show you what I've got when we get back. Right, stocked up, we've got a big old bag full in there. Right, so I've literally just stocked up on as much food as I can, like a bit of frozen stuff and the stuff that's going to last a long time, just so you don't need to keep coming in supermarkets, because you do feel a bit conscious of it now. X has not really been hit that hard yet, but it's one of those things like you just don't know, do you? Like a lot more people could have it. Obviously a lot more people do have it than what is recorded. It's kind of like a wave, isn't it? It's like it comes in over a few days and it just multiplies. So you just gotta be sensible of what you're doing. But yeah, like even in the supermarket, like someone will cough and everyone like looks at them and gives them this look like, you better not it to me, you. Imagine like pulling the person out and no, I won't go down that route, that's a bit graphic. But yeah, I was talking to a lady behind the thing and she's obviously got to deal with like loads and loads of members of the public coming in all day. The guy in front of me is coughing his guts up and you can see her just looking a bit anxious. Felt a bit sorry for her, but yeah, we're trying not to make this too much about this thing. Gonna get home now and then start setting up this back garden practice facility. It's gonna be like the Ritz of practice facility. It's probably gonna be shit, but if I can still hit balls and do the movements that I need to make, I'm gonna be so much better off in a few months' time when we can come out of lockdown and maybe play competitive golf. So let's get back. Golf. This is it. It works. So an oldish mat, but on a bit of an uneven surface. Need to give this a proper clean tomorrow. And then some curtains, which come in well. Actually work as a net, so I'm going to work on what we've been working on recently. So yeah, this is it. This is the new practice facility for the next few months or however long we're in lockdown. So if you follow the channel, you know I'm working on a few things, right? So you know I'm working to try and like change the way my hips move, especially like into the downswing. So I'm tucking my pelvis under more address, so I can then get in the hips moving like back and rotating instead of like sliding and humping it basically. So as well as that, I'm trying to get the club face into a better position on the way back, because I've in the past just opened the club face, like fanned it open on the way back. Obviously the more you open it, the more you've got to shut it, and then again you're just like trying to time that rate of closure. So what I'm trying to do is, I've got two swing thoughts. Number one, on the backswing, I'm trying to feel like I'm turning around this knee, because in the past, if you look back on old videos, not that you're ever going to, what I used to do is this. Every swing was that. It's a sway. Obviously you're moving off of the ball, your hips are moving like laterally instead of actually rotating back on themselves. So my first swing thought was kind of like two mixed into one. So I'm trying to feel like the club face is staying shut and I'm rotating into this right knee, so I get into this position. So I'm like centered and I rotate into the knee, keeping it shut. And then once you got into that position, then it's about making the correct transition. So the correct transition for me looks like this. So address position, instead of being here, too far away, and then having to hump to get to it, just tucking it under, bending over. Actually feels really comfortable. From there, turn to the right knee, keep the face shut. As soon as you get into this position, then it's all about transition. So you're gonna see the hips do this. So the hips are doing this. Instead of it just going like turning to the left side, do this, trying to split the knees wider. So you go from here to there as the first move. And again, that's like a Gankus like method of teaching, or one of the things he believes to be like the correct the way like the hip should move. So instead of everything just going left, one of his pupils, Matt Wolf, does this the best. He actually creates a lot of force by like splitting his knees, and you can create like some like tension in the mat. So if you take it to the top, right, and then feel like this knee actually goes this way and this one goes this way, just doing this creates a bit of force. So take it to the top, shut, and then that movement's like the beginning bit of using the ground. So the knees feel like they both go out and I lower myself slightly. All right, so from there, I get to this position. Now I'm here, knees are starting to go out. Now from there, I can just continue to bend and rotate. And it all accumulates into the great impact position. We're not just like trying to hit all these positions for no reason, just because it maybe looks better. The reason is I can finally get a decent impact position with a decent amount of shaft lean, present less dynamic loft, and get a much more consistent ball flight. So shut into the left knee, take it to here, and from there, right knee kicks out, bend in, and then I'm in this position. All right, that's an exaggeration of how much shaft lean I'm going to have, but if you look at pretty much every good ball striker throughout the times, they've always been in that position where they're real powerful, hips open, nice bit of pelvic tilt, whatever you want to call it. I think that's great, pelvic tilt. Basically maintaining spine angle or creating more spine angle. Shoulder square, right arm tucked under, nice bit of shaft lean, good ball striking. So what you can't see from these videos is that I'm actually spending more time before I hit the ball actually rehearsing the correct movement. The way your body's going to learn how to move is to continuously put it through the movement that you need to make, and a good way of doing that is to do it very slowly so you're doing it correctly. I'm going to get a mirror and set it up there tomorrow so I can just repeat the motion whilst looking in a mirror, just so I can see myself moving the correct way. Once you've rehearsed it, step in, try and make a similar golf swing, and yeah, I feel like that's the fastest way to improve. Right, it's getting dark now, so I'm just going to leave it there, just hit a few more balls. Tomorrow I'm going to do a Q&A just to answer some of the questions whilst hitting some balls in the net, but there we go. I mean, a lot of people, as long as you've got garden space, can set up some kind of like makeshift net. You may say, yeah, you can't see where the ball's going, but I kind of have a feel for where the ball's going. But for me, it is just a case of rehearsing these movements. So in a couple months' time, when we can actually get on the golf course and I can play tournaments, I'll kind of be set, and I'll be able to get on the golf course and actually make some scores. There we go. It's like a serious vlog today, wasn't it? Let me know what you think. If you like these videos, please leave it a like. I noticed my like ratio is lower than other golf YouTubers. Maybe that's because you all think this is shit, but you're still watching. But if not, leave it a like, leave it a comment. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon.